What is the most resilient parasite? Bacteria? A virus? An intestinal worm?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Answer. Simple answer to a test you've already taken. See, once you've finished your test, suspicions enter your mind, convincing you either got it wrong or right.
But surely one forgets.
Well, the content, sure. The I cans, of course, but never the answer. Excuse me a sec.
So, let me see if I know what you're saying. And answer something that is essentially... Wait. I don't drink coffee. What is this? It's not my real room. I don't even like dinosaurs. What's going on?
Leo! Looking for Mr. Graphit? You two aren't going anywhere until you tell me what's going on. I know that's not my real room. I know this isn't my real school. What's going on?
Now calm down, Mr. Saito. I'll explain everything.
Tell me now!
You're right, this isn't a real school. We have a machine, a Wolfram-Alpha Machine. It allows us to construct a virtual reality from a math equation, and we can navigate the equation in physical space to find the answer. We were hired by one of your freshman students to get the answers to tomorrow's quiz. We hacked into your answers key and constructed a virtual reality off of one of the questions. Mr. Saito, right now we're not in reality. Our minds are in question number 19.
Cheating? How dare you? How do we get out of here? Do I kill him?
No, Mr. Saito. Killing him won't do anything here. Think about it. How do you get out of a derivative of reality?
Stop playing games with me. Just tell me how we get out of here.
We failed. Let's go.
Dude, what are you doing? We gotta go. Wait, I saw Mal in there again.
Wait, don't panic. I'm not even mad.
What?
Look, I was impressed with your process, and I think I might have a use for it.
You wanna hire us?
Not to extract answers. I don't need that. What I need is the opposite. I need you to plant an answer. Is it possible?
Of course not.
If you can steal an answer from an answer key, why can't you plant one there instead?
Okay, imagine this. I change your answer key to say 9 plus 10 equals 21. What do you do when you see it?
You're stupid. I'd change it.
Exactly, because it's wrong. You'll always change it back. Truly changing the answer is impossible.
No, it isn't.
Can you do it?
I won't do it.
In exchange, I can use my influence to get you into Yale.
You can't fix that. Nobody can.
Just like Inflection.
How complex is the answer?
Well, it's definitely a real number, so it's simple enough.
No answer is simple when you're planting it in an answer key.
My son's a young man with poor grades. He's a junior at South Royalton High School. Here's a picture of him with one of his friends. Recently, he took the AP Calculus test. He did bad. Really bad. I need you to plant an answer that matches his wrong work.
Leo, we should walk away from this. The Office of Testing Integrity, they'll find us. They'll cancel our scores.
If I were to do it, if I even could do it, how do I know you could deliver?
You don't, but I can. So do you want to take the leap of faith? Or do you want to become an old man, filled with regret, waiting to die alone? Then the job is yours. Assemble what you need. I'll be in touch.
Alright, buckle up for safety. Let's go.
I know how much you want to go to Yale,
No, you don't.
but this can't be done.
It can, you just have to go deep enough.
Deep enough? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about derivatives. Now, you're right, if you just change the answer, the grader will know it's wrong. But if you change the second or third derivative, he'll see that the original equation and the derivative don't match up. You know, that's what we need to do to get him to change the answer.
You don't know that.
I've done it before.
Did it work?
Yes.
Who did you do it for?
We need to start looking.
For what?
We need a team. You know, we can't do this alone. I'm gonna visit an old friend tomorrow. Hopefully he'll have some suggestions for us. Michael Caine rule. You never did like your office.
The school always shortchanges the tutors. No space to think in that broom cupboard.
You still part-timing at Yale?
Yes, but Look, we both know you're one of my favorite students, but I can't keep asking them about you. They don't want to hear it.
You know I'm innocent.
I know that, but they don't. You have to talk to them yourself. Explain what Mal did.
Be realistic, Michael. They'd never understand. If I tried to talk to them, they'd blacklist me from the Ivy Leagues or worse.
So this is what you're doing with your life now? Getting paid to steal answers?
Look, the way things worked out with Mal, I didn't have any other options. I needed a way to make a living when I found out I wasn't going to be in college.
Why did you come here, Leo?
I think I have a way to get into Yale. It's a job for a very powerful person, a teacher. If we can pull it off, he can use his connections to get me in.
My God, you're here to corrupt one of my best and brightest.
Now, if you have someone who's good enough, you have to let them decide for themselves. You know what I'm offering.
Mally's bars?
No, not just Mally's bars. It's a chance to plot equations, entire systems that don't exist, things that couldn't exist in the real world.
Why can't you do it yourself?
Because Mal won't let me. Look, if there was any other way, you know I wouldn't be here, but I can finally end this. I just need your help. I need a calculator.
Here, take it.
You know that's not what I need. I need a human calculator, someone who's as good as I was.
I've got someone better. Ellen Page, I'd like you to meet Mr. DiCalcrio. I believe he has a job offer for you.
At Swanson's?
No, much better. I have a test for you.
Aren't you going to tell me anything?
Before I describe the job, I have to know that you can do it. It's not, strictly speaking, legal. You have 30 seconds to write a math problem that takes me 10 minutes to solve. Time. I said a problem that takes me 10 minutes, not 10 milliseconds. Try again. Time. You'll have to do better than that. Time. Now that's more like it. So we have a device called the Wolfram-Alpha Machine. It allows us to extract answers from mathematical equations. It functions sort of like a virtual reality.
So that's the job? Stealing answers?
Well, kind of, but the laws of physics don't exactly apply in the virtual space.
Who is that?
Val? No!
What's happening?
I really have no idea. It's probably really hard to understand. I mean, this whole thing is super confusing.
Ah! Oh my god. What the hell was that?
That was your first training session. I've got to visit someone.
Who?
The final piece to our puzzle.
Who was that lady?
Ah, I see you've met Leo's girlfriend.
She's his girlfriend?
You'll need to have a totem.
What?
We use special TI-84s. Here, watch this. See these dots? And there, the dots stop. If they stop, we're in reality. But if they never stop, if they just keep going, that means we're in the equation. Here. This one will be yours. Guard it with your life.
I think that's enough training for today.
Leo, you said you'd be here 10 minutes ago.
I got caught up with something, man.
Euler, Leo's here to tell us about that project I mentioned.
Leo, how have you been, man? So what's this project you sub's been telling me about?
Well,
For the love of Newton, Leo, just tell us.
inflection. Don't bother telling me it's impossible.
Inflection, it's like chapter 9. It's perfectly possible. It's just... it's difficult.
That's what I keep telling Graphit.
So what answers are you trying to change?
Well, you see, our client, his son took the AP test.
AP test?
Yeah, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think we can pull this off. We already started putting a crew together, and we need 2 more people. The AP grader, he's not going to let us freely access his answer key. We need something to knock him out. We need a sedative.
I think I've got just the thing for you.
Then this one.
Ah yes, the Divergent series. I've used this one before. Everyone thought it would be the next Number Games, but it never took off. It's far too exciting for the work you're looking to do. My finest work. This curriculum is so dense, it could put a charging elephant to sleep. It focuses on L'Hopital's rule. The first 30 pages are I can statements, and I use them every night to put myself to sleep. You have to be very careful though,
Why is that?
because it's boring. After a while, it's the only way you can sleep. Kids have lost their ability to sleep at night, and the only way they can fall asleep is during calc class.
This is perfect.
Only there's one problem. The reason the curriculum works so well is it's based off trigonometry. You know how you get out of a derivative, right?
Of course, you integrate.
Exactly. But what happens when you integrate these functions? They go on forever. It's like a voodoo limbo.
Oh, that's okay. We have an alternative method. We call it the bell. Think about math class. You could be working on a problem, sleeping, anything, and as soon as the bell goes off, you're done. Pulls you out of whatever you're doing. So, at each derivative, we'll have to set up a bell of some kind, somewhere that we can access it to pull us out if we need to.
We're in.
Let me go shave first.
So why is Leo's ex so hostile?
She's not his ex.
What, they're still together?
No, she's dead, Owen. What you're seeing is a simulation. It's just residual data. a glitch in the machine.
What was she like in real life?
She was lovely, really.
What happened?
They were inseparable.
They started dating on the first day of middle school. Together, they made the Wolfram-Alpha Machine and stole their first answers off of a pre-algebra test. They thought they'd be together forever. When it came time to go to college, they both applied to Yale, thinking that their nearly identical applications would get them both accepted. Little did they know, down at the admissions office, only one spot was available. Mal's SAT score got her accepted, and Leo was rejected. Leo was happy for Mal, but as it turned out, Mal couldn't bear the idea of them being separated. Leo found her one night.
Mel? What's going on?
Stop right there, Leo, and sit, or I'll press it right now. You're so perfect, Leo. I don't deserve to go to Yale, but you do.
Mel, you're not thinking rationally, sweetheart. You need to truncate these thoughts.
My love for you is real. It may not be rational, but it's real.
Mal, listen to me. Yale is waiting for you. Handsome Dan the Bulldog is waiting for you.
I've always felt so undefined. Goodbye, Leo.
Mal, no! Oh my Jesus Christ, Mal!
She killed herself?
She divided by 0.
DiCalcrio never even got the chance to take Mal's place at Yale. The police blamed him for Mal's death, and Yale didn't want to admit anyone accused of a felony. He was eventually acquitted for lack of evidence, but by then, it was too late.
It's horrible.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, Leo, what are you doing here?
So the last 2 members of our team. Okay, let's get to work. Alright guys, this is a complicated mission. Let's go over it one more time.
The AP's chief grader will be visiting Narrowview High School this Wednesday in order to review the math curriculum's compliance with College Board standards. That's when we'll make our move. 6th period, every other math teacher has a class. I'll lead you into the math office where I have planted Yusuf's modified curriculum in place of the real one. He'll begin reviewing the curriculum at the beginning of the period. Yusuf, what results can we expect?
It's my finest work. The density of this curriculum leads to unconsciousness within 2 minutes.
The grader keeps the answer key on his personal laptop. We will hook both him and the computer up to the Wolfram-Alpha Machine. We have 1 period to do this, 43 minutes. We have to be done before the bell.
So at the end of the period, the bell sound will immediately integrate us. We have to be in the first derivative when that happens.
Ellen has designed a framework for each level of derivative.
On each level, I've included a bell of some type. Once we plan the answer, we're just going to use them to integrate back up.
Now remember, we can't just plant a new answer. In order to convince the grader that the change is legitimate, we have to trick him. That's where Euler comes in.
Maybe you guys will appreciate a drama club member once you see what I have planned. Reality is flexible in Wolfram space, so I'll be able to take many forms.
Graphit, you'll be there for extra protection and expertise.
Of course.
Okay, let's go, people.
Oh, hi. Do you know where the math office is?
Yeah, it's down there.
Alright, thanks.
Sure.
Projectile motion you would model with a parabola. So it can be represented with what kind of functions?
quadratic, right?
Yeah, that's perfect. So x squared.
Some physics students build a catapult as shown above. The supporting platform is fixed firmly to the ground. The projectile, mass of 10 kilograms, is placed in a cup A at one end of the rotating arm. A counterweight by
So if there are various masses, it says greater than 10 kilograms. If that's located at the other end, you know the force would throw the mass in. Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, so the force would throw back the mass.
Yeah, and you can see the table here models the different mass. So if we do follow that line of best fit method, then we're... Okay.
48 seconds. New record. Minute 45.
Okay, we have 45 minutes, let's go. Ready? Here we go. All right, there he is. You guys ready?
Need a lift?
Very much. I have an appointment and my boss wouldn't like it if I just simply missed it.
You know where Narrowview High School is? Let me ask you a question. Are you aware of what a piece of paper can do to a man's throat?
What is it that you want? I have $500 in my wallet. You can take it all.
I want you to shut up. You've got a tail.
Hold on! The bus depot is about a mile out.
They're still gaining.
I think we lost him. Everyone okay? Get that bag on his head.
Hey, slow down! Everything is just so confusing.
Good thing you guys got here. Who's shooting?
I don't know, this wasn't in my design.
Is he dying? Is he gonna integrate?
I don't know. What the hell was that? What were those guys doing out there?
You wanna know what that was? That was his computer's antivirus software rejecting the inputs from the Wolfram-Alpha Machine. Whose job was that? Why didn't that show up in the research? It was yours!
I don't know, Leo. Just calm down, alright? We've dealt with security before.
No, we have not dealt with security like this. It is way too violent out there. We can't let him slip through the cracks. He's dying.
We need to put him out of his misery. Let's just integrate him back to the surface.
No! Remember what kind of equations we're in. If we integrate him, he'll be sent to voodoo limbo. Ellen, Euler, just bandage him up. You sub, try to find a bus. Graphit and I are gonna handle the grader.
What do you want? I work for the college board. It's a really powerful company. I can get you whatever you want. Just don't kill me.
We want answers, specifically multiple choice answers. What are the answers to questions 1 through 4 on the AP calculus test?
What are they doing? I thought we're changing the answer to an extended response.
Shh. They're just intimidating him. They're using his fear to turn him against his own answer key.
But that would be against our anti-cheating policy.
Does it look like my parents signed the packet?
I can't actually see your face. You have a mask on.
The answers, now!
Even if I wanted to, I can't. Do you think I have the whole answer key memorized?
Of course you do! Cut that crap!
C.
You expect us to believe that crap?
It's the truth, I swear.
Leo. They're here. Yusuf didn't have time to get a bus, so we got a van. We have to get out of here now.
Alright, get him out of here! Get us out of here!
Let's go!
Ready to drive?
Hold on, we have to revise our plan. There's too much security.
So what do we do?
We'll go in with Sid.
No, that's a bad idea.
Who's Sid?
You sub, you know the instant we go into the second derivative, the security will be all over us. Sid's the only way. We need some kind of ploy.
Euler, it's your call. Are you up for this?
Fine. But only if I get to be someone pretty first.
It's a deal. Yusuf, you gotta get us away from this security, but you have to drive with kid gloves. I'm telling you, we can feel every bump, every turn down there.
I'll do my best.
The bell on this level is the car alarm. Crash it when you're ready, but don't do it too soon. This is the only way we can get back.
Alright, is everyone ready?
Am I boring you? I was trying to tell you my schedule, but I guess you don't care.
Sorry, you got a lot on my mind.
Mr. Grader, I presume? And you must be?
Leaving.
in case you need an intern.
I think you just got blown off. Unless her phone number really is 4 C's.
Nicely done, Mr. Euler. Now are you ready to become Sid?
Give me a minute.
Okay, who is Sid?
Sid is a tactic Leo came up with to turn any type of subsecurity against itself. Right now, Leo is convincing the Greater that its security has been breached.
So he's giving us away?
Not exactly. The Greater doesn't know we're actually in a simulation right now. He doesn't know we're the bad guys. Just wait, you'll see.
It's a strange way to make friends. Lifting your wallet, I mean.
I had
$500 in there? I know. My people are on it.
Who did you say you were again?
I didn't. My name's Mr. Luther. I'm the president of this school's chapter of the National Honor Society.
Ah, so here's the man of the hour.
So this is it. Okay.
Pretty good, huh?
Nice work, Euler. Now we just wait for Leo to get back and give us the okay.
What was that? I didn't program an earthquake into the machine.
No, that was Yusuf's driving.
You say you've got your people on it. What do you mean?
Mr. Greater, I specialize in a very specific type of security. Scholastic security.
We're talking about answers. We're talking about extraction.
My job is to protect... My job is to protect you from any attempts to steal answers from the AP test, and we have reason to believe this has already happened. Come with me.
Here they come. Everyone in your positions.
There's a student named Sid who we believe has stolen the answers to the AP calculus test. I've got 2 NHS members and our advisor, Mr. Saito, working to track him down now. That's him! Get him!
Chloroform. Relax, it's not real.
It's okay, they're with me.
Let's take him to my room. We can interrogate him there.
Mr. Rader, I have Sid's notebook. We have a special machine here that will allow us to enter the problems in the notebook. I will create a virtual reality from these problems. So I need to take you into the machine in order to figure out whether or not he has stolen the answers.
What do I need to do?
Just have a seat right here, we'll handle everything. Now, Mr. Grader, once you're in, you might not realize initially that you're in a virtual reality. So we'll make sure to come find you. Now, Mr. Grader, this might hurt a bit. And you'll soon begin to feel drowsy.
So what now? What equation are we going into exactly?
We're not changing anything. We're still differentiating the same equation, the one from the answer key. We just need to convince the grader we're going into Sid's notebook.
This way he'll see the correct answer, of course, but he'll think it's in Sid's notebook. Obviously, he can't let Sid have the answers to an official college board exam, so he'll change it.
Except he's actually changing AP's answer key.
So we ready? One last derivative?
Wait, so what's the bell on this level? How are we getting back out?
On this level, the ding of the elevator is the bell.
I'll be staying behind to take care of it, don't worry.
Now, Graphit, when that antivirus hits you, it'll hit you hard.
And I'll lead them on a merry chase.
Be back in time for the bell.
I'm on it.
What's down there?
Hopefully the location of the final answer.
I mean, what's down there for you?
Spoiler, I need you to guide the antivirus security away from the complex.
Then who guides the grader in? You?
No, I can't. If I knew the route, we could be entirely compromised.
I could do it.
Spoiler, brief Saito on the route. The answers are going to be heavily guarded, so we're looking for something like the nurse's office, gymnasium, heavily fortified. Mr. Grader, Mr. Saito's going to be bringing you into the complex.
You're not coming in?
No, you have to do this on your own. You need to break into Sid's notebook and find the answers to the questions in there. If they're correct, it's your job to change them. Now keep this live at all times. I'll be covering you and guiding you from the outpost by the clearing. It'll be perfect.
stupid.
I hope you're ready.
I'm beginning to feel like a math god. All the students from the front to
No, you sub, it's too soon.
Leo, do you hear that? I noticed it 5 minutes ago. At first I thought it was just the wind.
No, that's music. Shoot!
What do we do?
We move fast. Saito, do you copy?
We're going as fast as we can.
Cut the rope!
What was that?
Van.
DiCalcrio, what was that?
It was the van going over the bridge.
What does that mean?
That means we finished the job before the bell.
What bell?
The car alarm. It'll go off when the van hits the water. I figure Graphit's got a couple minutes. We have about 20.
There's a tunnel over there that will lead to the basement of the school.
Now how do I get the elevator sound in here?
Where's the most fortified part of the building? Are there any windows?
That would be the gymnasium, so no. Look, if you wanted to design it yourself.
That's fine. We just better hope we like what the grader finds in there.
Something's wrong. They're heading your way, like they know something.
Just buy us some time.
On my way.
You're clear, but you have to hurry. There's an army headed your way.
Okay.
in there.
It's just a projection. It's not really her.
But
Mal's not real. Saito and the Greater, they are.
Hello.
Orla, get to the gym lobby now!
What happened?
Mal integrated the Greater.
So that's it then? We failed?
I'm sorry.
You're the one who's not going to college, man. I thought we had this one.
Wait, we can still do this.
But he's in limbo.
He's in limbo. We follow him down.
But there's no bell here. We're gonna be trapped down there.
The fire alarm. I built in an extra bell just in case. You set off the fire alarm. We ride it back up through the derivatives, and we're...
That's perfect. She's right. Where's the Wolfram-Alpha Machine?
I got it.
Boiler, you need to pull the alarm in 2 minutes. It'll give us a half hour down in limbo, and we should be able to get back here in time to ride the bells out.
I'm riding the bells out whether you guys are back or not.
All right. Saito, I need you to keep security off of us for as long as you can.
Okay.
So this is Voodoo Limbo? Can I trust you to do this? Mal's down here.
I know. She'll have the Greater.
How do you know?
She wants me to come after him. She wants me to stay here with her.
So, how are we getting the Greater out of here?
Well, we'll have to get to him before the bell.
And how are we gonna do that?
I'll improvise. Now, Ellen, there's something you need to know about me. About inflection. Well, you see, an answer, it's like a disease. Resilient. It grows in your mind.
The smallest answer can make a difference, such as number 16 on the math portion of the 2014 ACT. The simplest answer could mean the difference between a 35 or a 36 or a no or yes from Yale. So certain of your scores of what you got right. Do you think he is? Do you really think I got that answer right over him?
Mel, I'm not lost. I know what my answers were, and I know they didn't come.
I did this to get you into Yale, and you didn't go? My sacrifice has amounted to nothing?
We had to choose which one of us would go to Yale. Because of what we did, neither of us could go. What I'm doing now, it can finally set things right.
Couldn't go because of what you did? That was supposed to be our university.
That dream isn't real anymore, Mal.
Why? You keep telling yourself that, but you don't know.
But I do know. They accuse me of murdering you. It's on my record. Yale won't let me.
You know, Leo, you keep telling yourself that. But what do you believe? What do you feel?
Guilt. I feel guilt, Mal, because what I did wasn't right. You never should have been put in that position.
How can you know that?
Because it was my fault. Because I performed inflection for my own girlfriend. I improved your ACT scores and reaped the bitter rewards. I never thought the answers I changed would create this cancer in your mind. And that after you got in, you sacrificed yourself to give me the last spot.
No. God. We need Grader.
He's in the back.
Leo, you can't do this.
Ellen, check to see if he's alive.
He's here, and it's time, but you have to come with us.
Send Grader. I have to stay.
Why, for Mal?
Not for her. Sato's dead by now. That means he's here. I have to stay and try to find him. I can't stay here because you're not real. What are you doing?
Improvising.
No!
so beautiful, but I have to change it.
Come on.
What should I change it to?
C.
Unless her phone number really is 4 C's.
C. It's 4 C's. It makes perfect sense because C is the 4th letter in the alphabet.
That's the bell. You have to go.
You're coming with us.
No, I'm staying here to find Saito. And to say goodbye.
Don't lose yourself. Find Saito and bring him back.
Do you remember when you said we'd graduate together?
I know, but we can't, and I'm sorry.
Now you can't even graduate on your own.
If you let me do this, I can. I miss you more than I can bear, and I wish we could have gone together, but I have to let you go.
DiCalcrio.
Mr. Sato. I came back for you.
But it's over. We lost.
But Mr. Saito, we didn't lose. We did it. Mr. Grader changed the answer and the mission is complete.
But it doesn't matter. I've been through more than I ever wanted to. I don't know if I can face reality again. Here, I'm surrounded by calculus. I can sum whatever series I want.
But Mr. Saito, don't lose yourself. I know it's easy to be seduced by the beauty of calculus, but you can't let yourself forget this world isn't real.
You came to convince me to honor our arrangement.
Yes. And to take a leap of faith. Come back with me, Mr. Saito, and we'll finish this together.
left this in the car. I also have this.
Thanks, Michael.
Look, I was going to go easy on you not to hurt your feelings, but I'm only going to get this one class. Something's wrong, I can feel it. It's just a feeling I've got, like something will be on the AP test, but I don't know what. That means what I think it means we're in trouble. Big trouble. And if it is as bananas as you say, I'm not guessing any answers. You're just a number to the college board. I'm beginning to feel like a math god. Math god. All the students from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks that they got this AP exam lot? They said my math like a robot, so call me Mathbot. But for me to math like a computer must be in my genes. Got a laptop in my back pocket, this fire plugged into the back socket. Got a fat knot from that math profit. Made an A in my GPA office since Ronald Reagan was still in office when he was still rapping Reaganomics. Cut that. In BC, I was bombing. Questions hard, students pleading for our bell. Integrals parabolic, fill them all in. This flippity dippity hippity trick. Stop, you don't really want to get into an academic match with this mathy class having a rack in the back of a black backpack, math back, yak, yakety yak. And at the exact same time I attempt mathematical acrobat stunts while I'm practicing that, I'll still be able to make a monotonic sequence table while I factor a couple fractions and crack them in half. Only realized it was hyperbolic, I found out after math after the fact. How could I not know? Now I'm gonna get an F on it. Feel my wrath of attack. Students are having a rough 6th period. Get a taxi bad. I'm actually disastrously mad at the whack while I'm masterfully deriving this masterpiece yet. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a math god. Math god. All the students from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks that they got this AP exam lot? Let me show you maintaining these grades ain't that hard. Everybody wants the key and the secret to math immortality like I have got. Well, be truthful, the blueprints. Simply reviewing youthful exuberance. Deriving X-Roots is a nuisance, but I hit that test like NASCAR did nothing but choose for the moon since. BCs get taken to school and they lose it, but I use it as a vehicle to just arrive. Now I lead a new school full of students. Me, I'm a product of Hashim, Petey, Josie, Low, Nick, Lauren, Lincoln, Alex, Raj, and Justin, Priya, Divya, Nicole, they got him. Inspired enough to one day grow up low up and be in a position to take John McMahon, induct him into the great Sir Isaac Newton's Math Hall of Fame. Even though I walk in the hall since first, man, they call me lame. Only Hall of Fame I'll be inducted in is the Horror Hall of Fame.